Hi everyone. I'm Tara with Chris and I'm back with another reading. And today it's a very exciting topic actually. We'll have a look at who is in love with you. And yeah, we'll just delve in deeper a little bit on who they are, what they want from you, what they'll actually do towards you. Are they gonna come forward or what's gonna happen between you guys, that sort of thing. And as usual, I do just kind of go with the flow. So not every single pile is gonna be like uniform. We'll see on a case by case basis in this situation. So today we have three piles to choose from. Number one, I'm really excited about this one for some reason. Pile number one is soulmate, because I just shuffled the deck and this just fell out like for group number two, group number one. So maybe group number one is connected to group number two, and it's number 35. So it's soulmates. I've never even heard of that crystal before. Group number two, you guys are rose quartz number 15. Group number three, you guys are the bloodstone, and it is number 11. So I feel like all three groups are going to be quite interesting today. I'm just going to hold them one by one and together. So these are the three groups. Look at which one you're most drawn to. You can also pick as many piles as you want. You can just watch the whole video if you fancy. It's your time. You do what you want with it, right? So, okay, let's start with group number one. Hi, group number one, whoever chose soulmate number 35. I'm already excited about this. I'm gonna read from the guidebook as well because I've never heard of this crystal before. So interested to see what it has to say and what its properties are. So immediately, I mean, the name says it all. This is your soulmate. This is somebody that you met in a past life that is in love with you. Hey, maybe they're psychically connected to you as well. And you, in this group, not everybody has met this person already. Some of you might just be connected to this person in 5D. So, you might be also connecting in your dreams with a mystery person that you never met before, but you're already in love. Rather, they're already in love with you, right? But I feel like this would be a mutual thing because you're soulmates, right? So the month of March could be significant, as well as the month of May. So the 5th of March or the 3rd of May or the number 8. So yeah, the number 8 could be significant for you or this person in any capacity. So like number 8 is, could be someone's birthday, or could be the month of August. You could have met this person in August, or March or in May. But yeah, let's have a look what the guidebook has to say. I'm interested. So it's number 35. It's one of the last ones towards the deck as well, which is fair. I think there's like 40-ish cards in this deck. Lovely deck by Judy Hall. So this is the twin flame crystal, and while I don't subscribe to the concept of twin flame personally, I see this more from a soulmate perspective, as in like you guys have met in a past life. You've known each other for a long time, and you have a very deep understanding of each other, whether you've met or not. I mean, some of you in this group haven't met this person yet, and you're just watching this, this tarot reading on YouTube for fun, and because you're like, I need some spiciness in my life. I want to imagine my soulmate. So welcome. You can imagine your soulmate over here and they exist. I can confirm, and you're already connected in the 5D. However, like for some people, you have already met this person. So maybe the description is going to help to identify them, because it doesn't necessarily mean that you already dated them. You could just met them and saw them somewhere passing, like I don't know, in the grocery store or on the street, you know, that sort of thing. I feel like a very sassy, I don't know, I don't normally move my hands like this. Because this girl's got like sassy, you know, like you talk with your hands. I do talk with my hands too, but not like, ooh. It's awesome though, I love it. So 2 crystals side by side call in a twin flame, a complement to your soul. This is what people mean when they ask for a soulmate. A twin flame bonds 2 people in an intimate relationship or unites you with the higher part of your soul. So self-understanding message is you yearn to be loved, but does this come from a black hole you need to fill? Again, like a good question, isn't it, for all of us? Black holes can be filled only from the inside by loving yourself fully and integrating different facets of your being. A twin flame means embracing deep intimacy and interdependency between yourself and another at the spiritual and physical levels. So I want to ask you some questions, you guys. Do you feel like you struggle to be on your own and you feel the need to be dating, or you feel like you're unhappy when you're single? You don't need to be dating chronically or anything like that. It doesn't have to be like that intense, but there are some people who just jump from relationship to relationship. Others kind of always have like a crush, you know. Others always go like on different dates, even if they're tired, even if they don't feel like it, just because they yearn to be loved by someone else. If you answered yes to this question, that means that this more is talking about you. But I feel like for a lot of you in this connection, it's the other person that's still learning how to be on their own and how to be content in their own singledom, because this person is single. I have a huge feeling that you are single too. Whoever is watching this group, I don't think that you are in a relationship at all. If you know, I see the furthest for this group of people is there might be like dating somebody casually, or like going on like a first or second date with somebody and that's it kind of thing, you know. So yeah, if you feel like you're very content being single, you don't, you know, you don't constantly yearn for love to the point of, you know, being depressed on the couch about it, I'm sorry if you are, but there's a way out of this. Sitting with those feelings, that's the way out. And unfortunately, this person as well, they need to learn, because again, as soulmates, you might be mirroring each other too. This person is also learning how to sit with their feelings, learn how to be like alone rather than lonely. Yeah, I mean, I can tell you how, because I used to be a bit desperate for love, like to be in a relationship, to be honest. And I mean, I've been single for 5 years now, over 5 years. And I don't know, like before that, I got into a relationship that I didn't end up being happy in. It was only like a short one anyway, but yeah, I don't know. I just had this like internal desperateness. That's not the word probably, but ever since that, like 5 years ago, I just kind of went on this journey of just working on myself and doing the actual hard work from my childhood, things like that, you know. And I just became really content and, well, rather happy with who I am, who I've become over the period of those years, you know. And how I've done that, I went to therapy, I sought help, and by doing a deep dive into my childhood and kind of you know, working on those patterns of abandonment issues, fears, yeah, and just like harmful patterns throughout my romantic relationships in my life. That's how I got to a place of being really happy, well, single. On top of that, I pursued my passion in my career, and completely switched careers as well. So I actually now have a sense of purpose instead of, you know, just kind of going with the flow, and focusing on making money rather than living, actually living and enjoying my life. I mean, don't get me wrong, like I still enjoyed like parts of my life, like it wasn't all bad even before, um but yeah, now it's like that I have a sense of actual purpose. Like for 2 years, like while I was working on my career and things like that, I didn't even want to date or being in a relationship, nothing like that, because I understood that it's not fair on the other person, because I've got goals, I've got ambitions, and I'm putting all of my time to achieve those goals, professionally. So maybe that's something you could benefit from as well if you feel like you don't have a sense of purpose yet. Um, if you don't know what that is, if you don't even have an inkling of what you want to do, it's a journey. You know, we all go through it. Um, Again, digging deeper and just listening to our heart and to our intuition is so important, because, yeah, our intuition is always whispering to us. Okay, life story over. Let's continue. Let's continue reading the divination message of this crystal. Old heartbreak may need to be healed. There we go. Ties with the past companion cut, or renegated, vows renegotiated. Prepare for open-hearted, intimate, unconditional love. Decide whether you want a soulmate with the soul lesson that implies, or a twin flame, a companion of your heart. Healing insights: you don't need anyone else to make you complete. A twin flame complements your own wholeness. So obviously this guidebook uses the word twin flame as I do kind of the word soulmate. So it's, yeah, a companion rather than like a karmic partner. I would use a karmic partner, the one that teaches you the lessons. But it's all the same. It's just, you know, whatever you want to call it, it's all the same. As long as you don't believe that you're not a whole soul. I mean, as consciousness, we're all one anyway. So yeah, it's just another topic. So frequency for this crystal is earthy to high, depending on crystal. Chakra is earth star, heart, soul star, and stellar gateway. So very high vibrational. Timing is any moment. So any moment now, you could either meet this person or find out that they're in love with you. And soul path is unconditional, mutually supportive union. This is what this person wants with you, because they're in love with you. They want mutually supportive union, you guys. So as long as you're content with your life, as long as you're following your purpose, if you're not content with your life, make the necessary changes. Even if they're really small, you know, little by little. Don't have to make drastic life changes immediately. Nobody is asking that. Just, you know, little by little, do 1% better each day. Like one of those douchey Instagram quotes, but hey, it's true. Okay, let's have a look at actual tarot, because I've been rambling on for 14 minutes at this point. And as I looked at the clock, it was 14:04, so maybe you've been, and then 14:11 as well, so maybe you've been seeing 111 quite a lot. Oh my god, so got the star, and we've got 2 of cups, and then the defensive card in the back. Yeah, there's this underlying energy of defensiveness with this person, that's for sure. I mean, if they know who you are, if they've seen you already, they definitely they're scared to approach you because of their past experiences, but also you are their wish fulfillment and they want union with you. So this is just And also like the star, you know, like you are connected higher up as well in all of the dimensions. I don't know about the third dimension, by the way, yet. Maybe we'll see a bit more. But yeah, they are still a human with human fears, human emotions. So let's cut them some slack. And okay, so they are healing. They are healing right now. And oh my God, they want to marry you, you guys. Like, they don't just want like union, but they see you as like marriage material as well. They see you as this like beautiful Queen of Wands person. You could be a fire sign or have like strong fire sign placements. So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And underneath, you're the Empress there as well. So, I mean, you're not just like hot AF, but you're also like wifey material to this person. But I don't know what it is. There's this underlying energy of like fear and like disappointment for them. So maybe they just expect, they think this might be too good to be true or something. But I do see that they are leveling up, especially financially right now. This person could have recently gotten a promotion or switched jobs to a better paid job. They could have just launched their own business, a startup. They could just be an entrepreneur that is doing better and better and better in their business. They're healing. They're really in their healing era. And I feel like they are learning how to be content as a single person without anybody. So this is great because you want a whole person, not like a project that you need to fix, you know, as well. So, and I feel like you both are healing. But this person could have strong earth sign placements. So again, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and earth signs are Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And then fire signs are Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Overall, this is a great energy, you guys. I do see movements in this connection. It's just that it's not gonna be immediate, and it's not gonna be like, oh my God, like they just want to move things really quickly and we're moving in now and getting married in like 3 months. No, like it's gonna be like the progression is gonna be organic, and it might even be a bit too slow for you than you would like. But at the end of the day, the connection moves as quickly as the person who is the slowest wants to, because obviously everybody needs to be protected. So yeah, you are their wish fulfillment. Honestly, they see you as so attractive, inside and out. I just heard inside and out. It's not just about your looks for them, it's about you're the whole package. They're in love with you. They really are. And this is a very strong reading. I'm curious to see what they want to say. But again, yeah, this came out under the healing card, and again, the Five of Cups underneath. So they do have still things that they need to work on. And like I said, we need to cut this person some slack because they're a good person. They've been through some stuff for life, maybe like some, you know, relationships that just didn't work out. They got hurt, they got heartbroken in the past, and now they're a bit guarded, and that's okay. You know, like they're a bit like a wounded warrior. This is like the wounded warrior kind of card, the Nine of Wands, and this is literally just under the healing card. So they just need to get over that defensive energy, because obviously if you approach somebody with a defensive energy, it normally does not go the way things normally don't go the way you want them to go, because obviously it's an energy, but then also your body language, the way you behave, the way you act, you not wanting to take risks, things like that. You know, it all affects a connection because both people need to be willing to take risks. And at the end of the day, like, you know, you might not even know this person, or you might not know they're in love with you. So, you know, you can't read their mind. How are you meant to know that they're in love with you if they're not willing to say anything? So okay, let's get another card and then we'll get a big, more fuller picture. Again, like, okay, so underlying energy here, moving on with the reading, is a happy energy, the Sun. So they do have a really strong motivation to move forward with you. However, they might see other people also interested in you, and that might make them a bit back away a little bit. But also that might make them want to fight for you even more. So it's like a conflicting energy that I'm getting here. It's like, okay, pile number one has suitors, pile number one has people who likes them and is interested in them, but also pile number one is selective, so they don't just go for just anybody either, even though they want somebody to love. I just want somebody to love. Anyway, so it's like maybe their initial reaction when they see that there's others interested in you is going to be, oh, I'm backing away because this is a lot, and obviously pile number one is not going to like me. But then they think about it, they become a bit jealous as well, and then they're like, no, I need to tell pile number one what I feel and how I feel. It's about like, I think they'll be able to think rationally about this and be solid about this instead of letting their insecurities rule over them. Because, you know, Knight of Pentacles and King of Pentacles, they're very solid cards. This person has integrity. This person would never date you if you're seriously dating someone else. But if it's just somebody showing their interest in you, of course, that's a completely different story, you know. So if you do start, you know, if they wait too long, because if they just being so slow and they see that you are actually dating someone else seriously, then obviously they're not going to pursue you. But if you know, they don't wait that long and they do decide to make a move, then yeah. So I think the outcome for this situation is not yet set in stone, you guys. Regardless, it's going to be a happy ending for you though, because this person is only not gonna, by the time they're ready, the only way they're not gonna make a move is if you are dating somebody seriously. Okay, I got the message. So what are they gonna do towards you? What's their next moves? What are they gonna do? I want to know the tea. Okay. What are they gonna do? I mean, they're gonna try and break down your walls, because you can be a bit guarded too sometimes. But yeah, I see communication and I see a leap of faith from them, and maybe some passionate times. Okay, my advice is don't get intimate with this person too quickly, because they will retreat, and then you'll be a bit annoyed by that, because they will go into the hermit energy after that if you're intimate with them, and then they'll basically come back like nothing's wrong. Hey, here's my wand. And you're like, yeah, you gave me your wand and then disappeared. B word. So this person definitely has a lot of insecurities, because this whole, like, if you sleep with them too quickly, I think that it will require quite a bit of strength from your side not to be really angry with this person for retreating, because I don't think they're going to communicate that well why they're retreating or what is happening. So just, I think taking it slow and steady is good here. But yeah, I basically see this person might, if they're like at a distance from you, they might travel. The distance doesn't have to be, you know, hundreds of kilometers. It could just be like the next town over or something. So I see them coming to you physically, and yeah, trying to bring down your walls, you know, soften you up a little bit, because you the size queen right there. Maybe they might also appear as an ice queen. I don't know, because gender doesn't matter. It's about the energy. And then I literally see things moving for you guys towards, you know, a serious committed relationship and maybe even marriage, because you do see as marriage material. But the initial communication is going to be fairly easygoing. You know, it's not going to be anything like, hey, I love you, let's get married. It's going to be like, you know, being a bit cautious at first, which is understandable, and then kind of passion unfolding. But they will need to take a risk with you. They will. And equally, you will also need to take a risk with them, because, you know, if we decide to go with somebody romantically, then it requires some risk. So what do they want to say? Let's look at the Hidden Truth Oracle. Got all the cards there. So let's have a look. What do they want to say? Oh god, this is getting really long. What do they want to say? Okay, I want to feel that way again. So maybe they've seen you somewhere and you made them feel a certain way when they saw you in person. And when we need to let each other go, so that's their insecurities talking, that's for sure. I don't know for what reason, whatever reason, I think they might not think that you like them as well, that you would like them as well, but they're soulmates, so you would like them. And I'm so attracted to you again, like, I'm so attracted to you. No further messages there, and I will wait for a sign from you. But they will make a move towards you eventually. It's just they will take their sweet time with that. But yeah, this is who is in love with you. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you want to watch another pile, go ahead. If not, then I hope to see you in the next one, guys. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. As always, it does help the channel grow. And yeah, see you later. So now we're gonna go with group number 2. So hi, group number 2. Whoever chose rose quartz, number 15. So yeah, who is in love with you? This person is definitely in love with you, because you literally chose the rose quartz, which is like the love crystal. I think you love them too. I think this is like you came to this reading for like confirmation about a specific person. Hi, they love you too. Congratulations. Rainbows and butterflies, baby. That was weird. I'm sorry. I'm in a weird mood. I think I'm in love. But never mind. This is not about me. I'm joking. Anyway, this person is definitely, I'm feeling their energy heavily. They are like completely head over heels about you. They're not like, they're very infatuated with you. Let's just say that. They are in love. I wouldn't be surprised you're already with this person as well. But it's definitely like you came to this reading about to ask about a person on your mind, a specific person on your mind. So welcome. And number 15 could be significant, so it could be someone's birthday, it could be the month as well, so it could be January or March as well, it could be June, because 1 + 5. Yeah, and this is just a very heart chakra, kind of heavy. So let's look at, and self-love as well, baby. This crystal is all about self-love. So I think you both in this connection are learning how to love yourselves as well as each other, right? Because if you don't love yourself, how the hell are you gonna love anybody else? We all know who said that, I hope. Okay, so who is in love with pile number 2? This is too many cards. So we got Temperance. Ooh, new love. So this is new love. I don't see you guys haven't been together for years and years. I just see you like it's as it's like a fairly new love and fairly new connection. And I feel like you've been really patient, whether it's in your love life in general for somebody to come along, or with this particular connection as well. I mean, whatever that means for you, but this is essentially the patience and the balance card. And this person is quite a well-rounded person. I feel like they're quite energetically, really, they're quite balanced, which I love. This is a great energy to, you know, be connecting with for me as well. But I feel like you're also a balanced person because this is your soulmate and you do kind of mirror each other. You are of a similar cloth, aka boyfriend or girlfriend material, wifey, hubby material. Oh god, this pile is cheesy, you guys. I'm not normally like this, by the way, just in case you've never watched me before. God, I needed to have a drink after that of water, of course. It is Friday night, so if I want to have something stronger, I will, but not for now. Let's keep going. Okay, so you're definitely intuitively connected. Who is in love with you? You're definitely intuitively connected. This could also be an LGBTQ kind of connection. Just an LGBTQ connection. Again, gender doesn't matter. It's all about the energies, but I feel like you both might be leaning towards a feminine energy, which is interesting because normally in spirituality we kind of talk about polarity, but let's see what more comes out. But I feel like, because see, the High Priestess and the Empress came out, so it's number 2 and 3. So got 1, 2, 3 here because it's Ace of Cups there, and then that's number 14 and 8 as well. So you will be experiencing quite a lot of synchronicities with this connection, you guys. You will hear this person in songs. Oh god. There might be children involved in this connection, or like one child in particular. I don't know why I said oh god before that. Are you a bit apprehensive dating somebody with children? Is that why I said it? Or do you think you could be pregnant? Yeah, there's a lot of feminine energy here. It's got Queen of Wands under the Empress as well. Yeah, I mean, I see you guys working towards this connection together. You're both very intuitive people. You're both very nurturing people. I feel like that's your empathy is what you really, really connect on and are drawn to each other for. Empathy, in general, emotional intelligence, very balanced people, because I feel like these all of these cards kind of complement each other. If you are resonating more with the masculine, that you are more masculine energy, then this is a feminine energy, obviously, that has love for you. If you don't resonate with, like, you know, two feminine energies being together. But I feel like for this pile, the person who is in love with you is dominant female, feminine energy. I don't know why I said female. Again, never use that word unless I talk about like animals. So there is one person that's predominantly kind of featured here, that is the person who's like in love with you, that's like your soulmate that you're asking about. Hence why I went quiet right now, and you will understand why. But there's also at least one more person or two more people that are in love with you. I don't know how you feel about them, but on top of the person you're asking about, there are two more feminine energies, or one or two more feminine energies that are in love with you. But they're not like main character energy. They're like in your life. They're more on the side. But I don't know, like, you know, you must be very attractive. So no wonder. And yeah, I feel this like competition energy with each other. You know, it's like, no, I like him. No, I like him. Or no, like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not between themselves. So these two. Okay, so we've got. I'm not gonna take this. So here we've got one of them could be your ex that's still in love with you as well, by the way. I don't know if you have like a child with somebody from a previous relationship. So that could be a confirmation that they're still in love with you. But if not, then the person you're in love right now might have a child, or you might have a child. I don't know. There's just such. I feel like there might be a child involved in this connection as well. I don't know their age or anything. I don't know how young they are. So we've got the Four of Wands. Forgot the word, and the Five of Wands. Again, synchronicities, progression. I do see like actual progression in this connection, even though like the Five of Wands is like the best meaning, you know, for a tarot card. But again, they're just like sense of competition. So I feel like you're a hot commodity. You're like wife, your hubby material, that's for sure. These people definitely see you as like a long-term potential that they could see themselves with, essentially. So let's ask about the main person that you're asking about and what's going to happen between you. If you're resonating more with them being a masculine energy, you can ask just like what's going to happen between you, because we also want to honor the natural energies and how they operate, with the masculine being usually more action driven. So we've got Eight of Wands, we've got Seven of Swords, we've got Nine of Pentacles, the Judgment, and the Moon. I think this person, hence why you're asking a random tarot reader on YouTube, I think this person hasn't showed you how they feel. I feel like they have caught feelings for you really quickly, and you have caught feelings for them really quickly too, but none of you have showed it to each other. And I see this like you're both like, oh, I'm doing super well on my own, like live my best life, single life, like blah 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 blah, like super abundant. But then I do see like you just coming back, both of you coming back to the situation, be like, hey, like we haven't been honest with our feelings, let's like start over kind of thing, and let's actually start over. And after that we've got the Knight of Swords, and then things are moving really quickly. If you're long distance, this person I'm asking about, that you're traveling to each other, most likely you coming to them, because this shows the masculine, or like the person was a bit more masculine than the other. But there's still some energy of holding back there. There's still some energy, you know, of like past trauma. Excuse me. Oh, they don't want me to talk about that, do they? Past traumas. I understand it's difficult. It's difficult to open up and be vulnerable, but you know, it's necessary to be vulnerable. But yeah, I do see things moving forward for you guys, and this is overall a really nice reading. Just try not to let your mind take over and your fears and insecurities. So now let's have a look at what they want to say with the Hidden Truth Oracle to you. I am not available. Oh my god, you guys, this is tea. I know I messed everything up, and I knew exactly what I was doing. Is this like one of your exes or something? I'm afraid to contact you. I mean, I guess that's like the Seven of Swords energy there. They're not telling you everything, how they feel. Like these all cards here, like they're all good. So because there's multiple people showing up in this reading, I'm just like, I mean, was it like a missed opportunity for you guys or something that you kind of couldn't connect? You could connect but you didn't, or you could go out but you didn't, or like, you know, like if you were chatting but then like no one asked anyone out, that sort of thing. I knew exactly what I was doing. I know I messed everything up. I'm not available. So maybe you were not, or they were not available at the time of the missed opportunity. That's why it happened. Or you were not available for whatever reason. You know, it could have just been busy with work. Like, it doesn't have to be like a full-blown relationship. Or maybe you were still with your ex. Why has this like gone so complicated all of a sudden? I hope that you can forgive me one day. So I see this person like reaching out to you with an apology first and foremost. And yeah, the timing wasn't right for us. So yeah, maybe like obviously this is like new love, but like the first time maybe when you guys connected, things just didn't take off. Because the timing wasn't right for whatever reason. Like you were not available, they were not available. I hope you can forgive me one day. It's so dramatic. I remember every detail of that day. Yeah, I don't know. Can we get like a romance card? Because, damn, girl. I want this to end on a positive note. But I see you working on it. But it will require strength from both of you because we've got the strength card there. I just wanted to come out, but it didn't. But if it does want to come out, it will eventually. Jeez. Okay. So we got honeymoon. So exactly, like better times are ahead. You deserve love. Like it's fine. And let your friends help you. So if somebody can set you up together with this person, if you got mutual acquaintances, if you work in the same field, whatever, then lean on your friends. Tell somebody that you like this person. Don't bottle it all up, because guess what? Nobody can read your mind. I can, because you came to this reading. But your friends can't if you don't tell them anything. Right, so this is all I have for you, group number 2. Feel free to pick another pile if this didn't resonate. If it did, then I'm happy to help. If that's where you want to leave me, then all the best. And if you like my vibe, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. Especially because it all helps to grow the channel. And yeah, I'm happy to be here and to help you raise your vibration. And I hope to see you soon. Bye. So now we are moving on to group number 3. So you chose the Bloodstone. The energy now is completely different than the past 2 groups. So this is number 11. The month of November could be significant for this connection. I'm fascinated by this crystal though. I'm fascinated by Bloodstone in general. So this person is absolutely fascinated by you. I have a very interesting aura about them. And we'll have a look at what the guidebook has to say as well, because it's quite interesting. Don't know that much about Bloodstone. I mean, I'm not like the biggest crystal expert anyway, so it's always good to learn more. So this crystal is about perseverance. So this is somebody who's very strong that is in love with you. They had to be really strong in their life. So Bloodstone has always had a powerful connection with maintaining vitality, regulating menstruation, and staunching blood loss, as well as purifying the kidneys. Self-understanding message is you are a magical being, an amalgam of your individuality, your family, and your environment. Let go of the past. Look closely at your ancestral line. Recognize toxic patterns subconsciously running your life. Break away and be strong. You may be unnecessarily aggressive or defensive. Acknowledge mistakes and let inner disharmonies be transmuted. Detoxification and chaos precedes transmutation, and perseverance is needed. So, locked doors open, obstacles are swept away, and romance blossoms. Preserve your good reputation. Recognize your enemies and keep them close. And do not be deceived. A farewell is called for. Mourn appropriately and let go. You're a spiritual warrior. Be assertive. And the healing inside is nourish your blood and you revitalize your whole body. Frequency is earthy. Chakra purifies and aligns lower chakras. Timing is Aries, Libra, Pisces, so this could be significant. And soul path is freedom from the past. So I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel like this person is a super positive person. I feel like they've been through a lot. They had to be really strong in their life, and they've just, yeah, they have toxic patterns that they need to work through. This is not, out of the three groups, this is the most toxic one. I'm not saying they are toxic, but they do have some toxic traits or patterns that they do need to break away from. I do see them being like a real good lover. You know what I mean? It's just that they are currently quite low vibrational, fortunately, and they need to work on themselves. Yeah, it's like they really draw me to the word detoxification and chaos. Perseverance is needed. It's like this person's life is in chaos right now. Maybe this person brought you some chaos as well, which I'm sorry if they did. Let's see what the tarot has to say. This person could also be struggling with some health issues right now. So let's see who is in love with you. It's a very dark, like I said, it's a very interesting energy. Like it's not all bad. Like obviously no one's all bad or all good, you know, there's duality in everybody. They're definitely in love with you, this person. It's just, you know, some people, they might genuinely love somebody, but they just don't know how to love in a healthy way, how to have a healthy attachment style, for example, like secure attachment style. They're definitely holding back, so they might be on the avoidant side, avoidant attachment style side, since I started talking about attachment theory. Not everything is about attachment theory, don't get me wrong, but it's coming up, so I have to bring it up. Again, we got the Tower there. I think this person is in love with you, but what I'm getting from this situation is that something happened. Again, Hangman underneath the deck, and then we have Five of Swords underneath that. So what I'm getting here is that this person could have offered you some love already, the Cup of Love, and then they kind of made a decision to take it back. And then that was it. It took everything from underneath you, and they're like, but let's be friends. I hate that phrase so much, especially if you're like actually in love with somebody. And now they're in this like limbo. I see this as most likely a no contact situation. And they're in this limbo right now, as in like not doing anything, holding back, like, because most likely didn't take it to be besties, you know, like after they just broke it off with you. Yeah, very I think the toxic pattern here is the avoidant attachment style deactivation happening, you know. What does it mean? They basically, when they get too close to somebody, they freak out, and they feel the need to free themselves because they have a impending need of freedom and independence, and they feel trapped. Therefore, then they have to distance themselves, take a step back, distance themselves, and a lot of times they end up breaking it off completely with the other person. Most likely it's a person with an anxious attachment style, so I'm sorry if you have an anxious attachment style and this person activated your attachment style and just ended up being this toxic dance of hurt feelings and childhood reenactments of your relationship with your parent figures. Fun. It's not fun, I'm sorry. Yeah, the world. There was an ending to a cycle of live. Again, the Hangman. This is kind of just reaffirms what I just said. Again, gave you their cup of love. Maybe it was like a situationship, not even like a full relationship, you know. Maybe you were just dating for a bit and you like this person too, and then they kind of pulled back. Like, okay, bye. Again, ending of a cycle, making the decision to end things. This is very coherent. The tarot cards are really confirming what I just said, which I love when that happens, because that makes my job a lot easier to confirm things for you guys. Of course, only take what resonates. If this reading does not resonate with you, if you've not been in this situation before with anybody, then please choose another pile, choose another reading, because I have quite a few of those. Yeah, let's keep going. So this ending, but this person is still in love with you. I know quite a bit about attachment theory, unfortunately. I say unfortunately because obviously I know a lot about it, not out of a good life, you know. It's because I've been in those dances myself, darling. I've been there. So they see you as a perfect match. They're very attracted to you. They're most likely the masculine in this connection. I mean, it is possible that you also have a child with this person. If you do, the child is a fire sign, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. If you don't have a child, don't worry. This is not your part of the information. It's only to those who resonate. But they do see you as a perfect match. They idealize you, and they're in the avoidant cycle of death right now, where you become kind of almost the Phantom X who can do no wrong, and they will be comparing you to every single person they date, because in their head you're their wish fulfillment. It's a really messed up, you know, I do feel sorry for this person as well, because it's a messed up place to be, because they can't offer you what you need, but then they still see you as the perfect match. Clearly you're not the perfect match, because people who are meant to be with you are not gonna just discard you and leave you like that and end things out of the blue and be like, hey, let's be friends, because the friends part for them, that's safe, because they can keep you at an arm's length that way, right? Yeah, I mean, they walked away really quickly from you. They didn't even give you a fighting chance, like your connection. I mean, this is just frustrating, man. But they're like, oh, they're my soulmate. I don't know. This is annoying me now. I'm sorry. I mean, I need to take a step back from my emotions here, because I'm just here to give you spiritual guidance. So, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna do anything towards you, or they keep dreaming about you as a wish fulfillment? Are they gonna come back? I mean, you know what I'm gonna say if they come back, right? Yes, they're gonna come back. I'm sorry. So this is the person who's in love with you. They're gonna try and come back to you. I don't want to give this coming back part any more airtime than I have to, because this person hasn't worked on themselves. This person still is in this, you know, I want to talk to you, you're the perfect person, but then it's like, okay, but I'm good on my own, I don't really want to, and then there's like conflict again, you know, and then they're like, meh, I want to be alone again. So don't take them back. They will come back. This is a warning. They will come back. They will come back crawling, because you've done nothing wrong, obviously. We can see what they want to say and stuff, but it's just out of morbid curiosity from my part. I don't really want to give any more airtime to this kind of energy, because you are, please just move on, because this is just gonna continue being the same cycle over and over and over again. And if you don't have a child with this person, yeah, you're just gonna end up having a child with this person, and they're just gonna leave. This is not about gender. This is just about what's gonna happen in this connection. So I feel you, even though we are apart. Again, this like whole fantasizing part about you. So they clearly are connected to you. You know, you're like a karmic soulmate to this person. You know, and you need to be strong enough to break this karma, because the more you keep pining over this person, the more negative karma you build up for yourself as well. And I don't want that for you. We both know I'm not the one for you. I am going to leave this here. This is not your husband. This is not your wife. This is not somebody who is good for you. This is somebody who's just going to drag you back and then let you go again, and most likely do it all over and over and over again. So yeah, I wish you all the best. Feel free to watch another pile, you guys. The other two are way more positive. Because I have a feeling this is just like a past person that you're trying to move on from. Maybe you're just morbidly curious, just like I was, just there wanting to see what they say. But overall, there is a person out there for you. I have no doubt. My intuition is telling me that as well. And you will be happy. You will be fine. You will have that beautiful honeymoon phase with somebody, and an engagement. There we go. You will have an engagement with somebody, and you know, this is not the one. Just keep an open mind. You're, you know, the one might not be the type you have right now, because as we get older, our type changes as well. As we grow, our type changes. Also, sometimes we're attracted to people in the most mysterious ways that we wouldn't have been attracted to otherwise, for whatever reason, because they're meant for us. So everything's gonna be fine. And I love you all. I am Tarot with Chris. If you like my vibe, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. It all helps to grow the channel. And yeah, if that's where you leave me today, then all the best, and take care. And yeah, I shall see you in another reading. Bye.